As I'm laying here, I'm forced to remind myself to tell you that that rubber boot that I'm talking about leaking is where most of the water came in that destroyed all this stuff inside there. That's what all that brown goo is. There's mixed oil and grease. The rubber boot's up there. It's a big flat toilet flange looking thing, and it's a real pain in the booty hole. On the top, it hose clamps to the top, and then there's a metal ring that runs around it, and that screws down to the faceplate. That don't turn because the bolt's in it, and anyhow, that's just a big rubber mask to keep all the water from flowing down inside whatever's on top of this. I believe a problem I'm going to run into is the top half of that, where I unhook them hoses. It's got pieces that hang off, little connectors and whatnot, like these here, I think I'm going to have to take them out. I think I'll have to take them off so that this pump will actually slide all the way out. The reason you're taking this out is that big ring has to fly over top of it, a bump where that pump sits out of over there, and that ring's 500 some pounds or 400 and some pounds, something like that. It's heavy. It's too big to playing around with $1,000, $2,000 pumps. So when you slide it in, it's going to hit everything on this little bowl that comes over it, and as it goes over it, that's going to stick out of it. That's why we're taking that out. Not only that, but I got to replace that stupid rubber gut flange that's up there anyhow. So that's the other reason you take the turn motor out. Now the turn motor stays to this, so when you separate it, the turn motor will go up. But that hydraulic pump down there in the middle will stay here. So unless you're real good at lifting it up and setting it back down, I highly suggest not doing it. Plus, when you separate the two, that hole is just a little bit bigger than that pump. So if you set this 15,000 pounds up and it sways or changes position in any way and you come back down, you're going to crush whatever you're playing around with. So it's just cheaper to get it out of the way. Yeah, it's a day's labor. Deal with it. You'll be all right. That's why we're doing that with this. A lot of work.